done. That's it for this one in Oxford Mills. Very excited to have this one wrapped up. Clients are getting ready to move in this morning. We do have a couple little deficiencies from the walkthrough yesterday. I want to take you guys through a bit of a journey because this project has been a real journey for us. And I want to show you some of the stuff we've done and just kind of remind you how far we've come from a blank field to a finished house. Now, hopefully soon a home. Starting way back in January last year, I was here. I was struggling to get my vehicle going to move the trailer into spot. It's only been a challenge from there. We've had to bring up the property about 6 feet. So where my feet are standing here compared to the bottom of the house is about 6 feet difference. I know it doesn't look like that on camera. We have to bring it all up because we've had just a ton of water out here in the springtime and we have to make sure the house is elevated. Coming up here, if you remember correctly, this is a slab on grade construction, so no basement. Obviously with the high water table, it's a real problem to try and get a basement in. You're basically creating a boat that you're trying to float inside the ground, which is just a real difficulty. But front yard's been brought up as well. Gigantic septic system, spans all the way over to the far corner here. We're gonna get some grass going here pretty soon. It's still early May, it's still been cold at night, so we're trying to get this wrapped up for the client, but obviously landscaping can come at a later date. On the exterior here, we have a great balance in elevations. On the left side, garage, but we've mirrored that with the bedrooms on the right. Pouring the slab on grade in this configuration, in our opinion, the best way to do this. We wanna make sure that we have a good flat slab, not be forced to use the basement because A, water, and B, as you get older, mobility issues become a problem too, so we wanna minimize that. If you remember correctly, this is an external slab, thermal break all around the perimeter here. So as you can see, that allows us to make sure that we have insulation between the exterior and interior as well. Clients really wanted a big, bright yellow door. It's probably the easiest thing we've done on this project, but let's take you inside and show you a bit more of the project. And here we are. We had an Instagram reel go really popular, me kicking the door in. Cut to that. So we're working on a few deficiencies in here. That's why we got the lights off. Had to relocate a couple wires, not a big deal. This is the finished kitchen. So classic L shape with center island. We do have an overhang here so that we can pull stools up to it. But all in all, pretty standard kitchen. Great giant stove, very heavy, I can tell you from experience, with our huge hood fan above. With having so many people in the family, want to make sure that they have an oversized fridge. So there it is. Just like MTV Cribs.
Nothing in my refrigerator but water.
I want to remind you guys about a lot of the heating and cooling. So we do have in-slab radiant here, and we do have a heat pump. So all of our registers are tied in. We've been using Aria vents. They've renamed FITS, I think it's called now. But there's 48 of them. Really happy with that architectural detail. It doesn't cost much more. If you remember correctly, we have tunnels running all through the attic. Those are to help run all our ductwork up there. We are able to run our hot water, our cold water, which we also have a heating recirculation line as well that comes directly from the hot water tank. They all run through those there. So far it's worked out great. We have great ventilation through there as well to make sure that there's no mold growth or stagnant air that builds up in there. We're in the living room now, just adjacent to the kitchen. Obviously a great entertaining space. We have our doors front and back, so there's great transition all the way through. Very happy with how this turned out. I think the architectural design is fantastic. So coming through, let's pull over here. We do have a separate bedroom, our first master suite. Client was very particular that we changed the floor, make it feel like a different space. So here we are. We've roughed in a kitchen for them. I even installed the fridge just so they have it. But they're going to be doing their own cabinetry at a later date. We're happy to let them take control of that. This is going to be a library, again, with a bunch of bookcases all wrapped around. So that's what's going here. Little dining room set up here, living room, and then this is his bedroom back here. He chose a crazy tile. It's grown on me. I don't hate it, but it's really interesting. Let me go back and let's talk a bit about the other areas like the den and the bedrooms. Laundry room, pretty straightforward, nothing fancy. Washer, dryer. Got all their rough-ins ready to go. Got an access panel for their hose bib if they ever need maintenance. And the clients can be adding their own cabinetry down the road and their own networking setup. One of them works in IT, so they're gonna be doing that. Pretty straightforward room, so not our usual full built-ins, backsplash, everything like that, but that's what they asked for, so that's what they got. Let's keep rolling. And here is primary suite number 2. It's a bedroom. We've got sconces on the walls rather than using lampshades on the nightstands, client's request, and they've got their plugs so they can do their charging as well. Main thing is the bathroom here. And here's the bathroom. So semi-custom vanity, toilet, and of course the shower. So we have our curbless shower here, feature wall on this side, and linear drain right down here. Client wanted to make sure that we have our valves closer to when you walk in and walk out, so you're not getting wet every time you're trying to turn things on. Nice big niche as well. Let's keep going. There's 3 little girls that live in this house. This is girl number 3's bedroom. She's got her own walk-in closet here. Barn door leads to a Jack and Jill, but it's more like a Jill and Jill because there's 2 girls. They have their own sink. They can close both sides of the doors to get privacy, but it leads into a proper walk-in closet with toilet, tub. They've got their own little feature niche with some interesting tile. Put in an adjustable shower head so they can move it up and down as they grow older. Over here, and we have girl number 2's bedroom. It's a mirror image of the other one here. So walk-in closet on this side, functionally identical so the kids can't fight about who's got the better bedroom. Let's show you girl number 1's room. And here is girl number 1's room. She has the exact same size walk-in closet, so there's no fighting, but she gets her own bathroom. I didn't even have this growing up. Vanity's the same as that one, just different size. Got our toilet, feature niche, and again, same shower head principle. We want it adjustable so they can grow with them as they grow. Let's go to the other main bedroom. This being the matriarch and patriarch's primary suite, they get the biggest one. So they get their own storage closet here, not a walk-in closet. They get their own separate living room here. They have plans for desks and couch and TV and all that stuff. And then this is their bedroom itself. Sconces on either side. Again, if you're looking to create more space on your nightstand or use smaller nightstands, we highly recommend you put your lamps on the wall so that you're able to kind of create that space. And this is their bathroom. I mentioned we're just wrapping up a few deficiencies today, i.e. sticking this on the wall. Like it to look prettier, but we'll do what we can do. So this is their shower, bigger than me. This is the tile they chose, they're very happy with it. Little details like we wrapped it around to make sure that we have continuous. The shower valve is actually here to make sure that they don't have to get wet while they're turning it on and off. We're gonna be putting a shower glass panel in here, no door on the side. You'll notice a common theme with the vanities, they're all pretty much the same. They wanted some continuity in the house, so we have that. We have our mirror as well, and our toilet. Heated floors, because all the floors are heated. They get their own thermostats in each of the rooms to create different zones. So not a lot of cost difference for that. I'd highly recommend if you're gonna be doing slab on grade, focus on that as well. Let's go back. I wanna show you the last bathroom. There's 6 and the den as well. And bathroom number 6. All of this glass is pre-made, tub pans pre-made. Vanity is an off-the-shelf vanity we purchased. And so really low cost way to get this bathroom together. It's not gonna be used a ton. It's just kind of the off the main area, powder room / full bathroom for guests. So very happy with how this came out, and we stayed very low on budget, so I'm very happy with that. Let me show you the den. So I showed this closet to you in a previous video, and here's what it looks like when it's finished. So very clean, very tidy. We've got our electrical distribution. This house is so big it needs 2 electrical panels because running home runs all the way across the house would just be too challenging. So we've got our electrical panel tied in. We've got one of our radiant manifolds here. Vent stack coming up to the roof up here. Originally we were going to try and jam the networking up here. Our client felt it was too tight, that's why it ended up in the laundry room. So that was the choice they made. And then this is we're going to call it the den. Clients wanted a mural. They have a built-in bookcase going in here. That's why it's not finished all the way across. TV on the wall, couches here, kids' playroom, hangout space. There's doors on both sides so they can close it. We'll take away the noise from the other side of the house. So that's it on the inside of the house. I've shown you the whole thing. Clients are getting ready for moving here. Let's go outside. I'm gonna show you the backyard. And we've got our covered porch finally. Great space. They're gonna be adding probably some screens later on. Great view. They'll be opening things up as they get there. Long-term plans is a patio out here with a pool. We've also pre-wired for a hot tub as well. Exterior plugs, hose bibs all taken care of. Hardy 25-year warranty. Talked enough about this in the videos. I'm not gonna bore you again with it, but that is it. Very happy to be out of here. Sad to see it leave, but that's it for Oxford Mills. We're on to the next one. See you next time.